Kirsten, and today I'm having a quick discussion with all of you, and hello flute players all over the world, and this is an introductory of how to even start. So whether you have just purchased a beautiful transfer flute like this, or whether you have one of our other little fellows, which are also part of the flute family, and these are more designed for younger flautists, just because if you're a little bit longer and you're shorter in the arms, shorter in height, also with the teeth. So in other words, you're just having if you're coming through your first teeth into your second, then these little babies are ideal for you. This is a fife and this is a toot. So with a toot, it's a little bit easier because of this attachment, which is attached to the top. There is also a curved head joint one, and I'll bring that one out very, very shortly. So this is an introductory, hello, how to get you going. In other words, how to get you blowing. So with that, the first thing we need to do is organise our beautiful mouth. So now you'll notice with a flute player, we use the underpin of our actual lip here. So it's this bit. And from that, even if you just put your beautiful pencil or your finger, even better, it's working out how to rest it, because the aim of the game, unlike all the other beautiful woodwind and brass instruments in particular, where you give it a good old raspberry, you don't need to for this. Instead, it's learning an art skill where you're blowing like a paper over, but not, it is across and down. Most beautiful example, quick example I'll show you is by using, and you can practice this, and long as Fabi at home, and then give you a glass or they're near you, or it can be plastic, it doesn't have to be glass. And what I've just done is taken from the garden one of my pepper flowers and a little leaf. And what I'm doing is very gently getting my beautiful leaf to move. And you'll know if you've done it right, because all of the outside of your glass, or if it's a clear plastic cup, you'll see it, especially if in the UK in this weather. So you can also see my hair moving. So it's properly, move it over. Ooh, lost it. Back. So you put your feather in, or your leaf in. As I say, happy blowing. And this also helps with another part with the body, which is called your diaphragm and your breath. The aim of the game is you're not having a headache, not going woo, dizzy. And the aim is just to very carefully, you keep your posture in your spine and everything all in line, and you just very gently, and you can feel the air, so you know if you're doing it right. And just to get you going. How does this work? When you transfer that over, so if I do it on our little fife here, you don't even need the whole body. So just on the tip, same thing, positioning the little hole to the center, so like the center of your finger. Then you might need to move it around slightly. That's why we do it like this. We just get used to holding it. Okay, I'm not expecting to get that far, but what it is, it's just getting used to that sound. And as you can gather, sometimes it doesn't happen. That's cool. That's okay. If you overdo it for too long, it starts to feel a bit tingly and it starts to get a little bit heady. And then you're like, oh, I can't get anything. Stop, breathe, go for a walk, anything else, come back. And you'll find after a while, you can each time get accustomed and used to where it fits. And that's the same on any of your flutes. So if you've got an actual complete flute now, same thing. So it's finding it, feels a bit different because it's metal. Other little tips, head up, not too far. We're not looking at the sky, just a little bit up. Work out where it's your position. Take it off, take it back. You can be a choo-choo tune. And again. And again. And literally walk around, play. You can be a local reversing a car. Attention, please. I'm reversing. And that's as far as I'm going to go for today. So have fun. Little tips. If you've got a cup, it can be a feather, it can be something light. So you can either rest it and get used to practicing that way for yourself. Doesn't have to be in front of everyone, that's fine. Same thing with the head joints. Transferring it across from that breath practice into the head joints only. Walk around, stop, play, walk around. If your fingers, your shoulders, your neck, your mouth starts to tingle, time to stop, time to relax, and then come back to it later. Next video will be in the exercises that you can do to get yourself going, like what I've just done. So you can practice at home, you can practice as you're walking, possibly not down the street yet, but I'll bring that later. So have fun, tello fruity tooties, and speak to you soon. I'm Kirsten. If you follow me, I am on those are the different social medias. If you want to know and actually have lessons by me, awesome. And drop me a message and I will speak to you, or I will hear you, or I'll see messages very, 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 very soon. Bye for now. Bye.